Alright, tight liners, and welcome back to the channel. Down here on a rock back on the west coast of Anglesey, fishing with Adrian. Adrian.
Hey, how's it going?
Right, targeting rays again, huss probably. An outside chance of a taupe. Outside chance, remember. And anything else that might come along. 2 baits out already. 2 up and over rigs, 1 loaded with mackerel and squid wrap, and the other one's got a nice juicy peeler on, still looking for that first hound of the year. Glorious sunshine again, sea flat calm, fishing down for at least another hour and a bit yet. We'll see what happens. Also rhywbeth yn digwydd, ddoech chi nôl. Right, first signs of life on the rod that I've put the crab out. Not a hound bite. It is looking likely that it could be our friendly dogfish. Let's go and find out. Just baited up for a little scratching rig, just to have a see what's out there, see if there's any smaller fish out there. My theory is if there's no small fish, there's no big fish. Nothing on that one, bait was stripped, too slow. Normal chydig. Right, Adrian into the first fish, little pollock on the subikis. Nice. So there might be some little fish, so there could be some big fish. Right, first fish, a small pollock. Oh dear me, it's just popped off there. Right, let me go and get that. Small pollock. Look at the lovely colours on that. Adrian on the subikis, 2 pollock and a coley. Just there now. There's just ever so slight little bit of life on my big bait at the moment. We'll let that develop. Big hook. Let's see what happens. Anyway, so far only that 1 pollock for me. Adrian's on the subikis, he's catching pollock and coley, quite regular there. Nothing of any decent size yet. 1 coley was pushing eating size, but he's having a bit of fun. So I got my subikis ready now, and yeah. Still no real bites on the big rods yet. What I thought was a bite on it earlier hasn't been doing anything again since. So I'll bring it in a minute just to check it and maybe freshen the bait a bit. Anyway, it won't be from lack of trying, not catching anything tonight. Anyway, ddoech yn ôl mewn chydig os yna rhywbeth yn digwydd. Right, fishing with the subikis. Just taken 1 small pollock there now. Didn't even really know it was there. Fish on it. Adrian just brought that one in. It was heavy. There's a whiting on it that took half a tail, or took a whole side of mackerel.
Yeah. His head's all mashed up.
And well, the whiting's all mashed up. So whatever it was holding onto the whiting and let go. Anyway, time to bring the big rod in. It's been out there for a long time.
Got something on?
No. Not unless I got something similar to what you had. Bait is pretty much untouched. Nothing happening on that. I'm just going to go and get some worm and put some worm on these and drop it down the side. No, not for Right, I got the sabikis all baited up now with ragworm or with lugworm, and I'm just going to drop it down in the hole down here and see what happens. Fair bit of depth right there.
Oh, yeah.
Not a bad pollock. There you go, tight liners. Quite a decent pollock. Some fillets on that one actually. That one's going home. Best pollock of the year so far. Let's get back down there and try for another one. Starting to feel the cold a bit now. Go and put another layer on. No, I'm not gonna dig. Well, another layer on. Well, the bites on the big rods have been very slow tonight. So we've just turned to pollock down the side. Adrian's had quite a few, and he's had one ballon wrasse. I've had two, one fairly decent one, one has fillet size. Anyway, let's give it another bash. Fish on. Another small pollock. want another small puller. Surprised there's nothing else down the side though, isn't there really? Is that one of mine then? Right, I'm just going to have to go back up the top in a minute. Go on my big rod's just made a little bit of a screech. That's a big one, but it was a screech. Oh yeah. Now, going back up the top there now, one of my big reels is starting to make a noise.
The other night?
There we are, Adrian with a small thornback ray, similar size to the ones I was catching on the headland the other night. Nice one, Mr. Roberts. Yeah. Right, I've been getting bites on this big rod for a while now. It seems to have disappeared, so either that means all the bait has gone or it's just hanging there. So let's bring it in and find out. Oh, nothing. Nothing there. Because there's no bait there. Stripped it. Crabs. Makes you think, doesn't it? So, tight liner, stripped bait. Like I said, there wasn't a very fishy bite, so it does suggest spider crab. Got another bait out there. Does that look more like crab, or does that other bite more crabby, or? Oh yeah?
Oh no. No, it's definitely a bite.
Okay. Anyway, we'll rebait that one. Normal chydig. Well, I've just seen some good bites on my big rod there now. Adrian's just brought in our resident dogfish. That was going to happen, wasn't it? As soon as the light is gone and they're on the feed. Hopefully there'll be something else to come in a minute now. Oh, here we go. There's a bite. Proper bite. Fish on, I think. Oh, I don't know either. Oh yeah, there is something on. It's only a little, whatever it is. Might even be our friend the dogfish. Oh, I don't know either. Is it? Isn't it? Yeah. What's that? Blinking wolf. Another dogfish tight liners to add to the collection. Oh well, whatever that was playing with that. That was one whole bluey and some squid. It's proper mashed up. Again, I think that could have been, I don't know, could have been a big spider crabs. Not chydig. Right, when they're going slow, guys, there's only one thing you can do. Have a cup of tea. Have a panad, boys bach. Aye. Not such a great session tonight, eh?
Nah, quiet man.
Very quiet. Put that down to small tides.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah.
Just getting a few knocks, but they're not transpiring into a lot.
No, they're not, are they? Aye. So hopefully the tides will be picking up again this next week. No?
Yeah, they should do now.
Yeah.
A couple more days of leaks and then they'll pick up. So.
Yeah. Ideal. Yeah. So, not a lot so far. Adrian has had that one small thorny. He had a bit of fun on the sabikis.
Yeah, they're about 14 pollock.
About 14 pollock and a couple of coalies, yeah?
Yeah. One ballon over the side.
And one ballon over the side. And I've had that one fairly decent pollock and a few small ones. So anyway, we'll keep going, see where it takes us. At the moment it's not doing very well. Anyway, normal chydig. Well, tight liners, I just brought the one the bait in there now just to check it. Wasn't even stuck, and well, the hook, it's not there. It looks very similar. Well, it looks likely that spider crabs have bitten through that. Anyway, Aiden's just had one more dog there now. Anyway, we'll stick it out for a bit longer. Normal chydig. Right, we're both getting some very strange bites. Very tentative. I think it could be a lot of spider crab out there. So anyway, I'm going to bring this big one in now and see what's what. Right, we've got a huge seal just cruising right in front of us here. Look, I don't know if you can see it, I don't know if you can pick that up. There he is there. Oh, he's just dived. but it's a huge beast of a seal. Still getting bites, even though that there's seals here. But they're not coming to anything. Very strange bites, like this one here now. Pulling really hard and then nothing there. Very strange bites. They seem to be rattling and then small, and then you leave it and the baits come back as if they look untouched. Not getting it, don't understand what's happening. Anyway, that's normal chydig. Yeah, that's what these mad bites have been. Just small dogs. Ridiculous. There's got to be something better there. Anyway, that's normal chydig. Well, I put a scratching rig out with lugworm, and look at that. The first hound of the year. So small. Look at it. Perfectly formed little hound. Oh my word. Anyway, look at normal chydig. Right, let's get this little boy back. Let's get this little girl back. Normal chydig. Well, it's about time I caught something a bit better than dogs. Another huss, guys. But look at this. Don't know if you can get it. It'll stop twisting around. My original bait caught this small whiting, and then the huss has smashed the whiting. Don't know how big. There we go, look, I'll get a better look at it now. To the manity. There we go, with the whiting hanging out of it. Mouth there. Bull huss number 7 for the year. We'll get this unhooked and we'll get it weighed anyway, just to see. Normal chydig. Right, this one. You say 6.5 feet? You were way off, lad. 8. Aye. 8.5 pound, guys. Right, we're going to get this fish back now. She is carrying a purse, so let's get it back as quick as I can. Right, so that whiting is going back out there now as my next bait. Just hook it in reverse through the head. Take the tail off to stop it from spinning, and then just wrap it on a little bit. Let's see if we can catch that guy's granddad. Get that girl's granddad. Normal chydig. Well, we were saying that we suspected they were spider crab. Have a look at that, guys. Look at the size in it. It's absolutely massive. Look at that. Oh, bloody hell. Oh my word. Look at that. Look at the size in it. I don't know. It deserves to live, I guess. Yeah, but the thing is though, I don't know. You have to cook it straight away, don't you? I can't do that now. My God. Yeah, so spider crab. Never caught one before, or never landed one before. We did catch one in Trecaster last time, but yeah. Whoa, that is just an incredible beast. So heavy. Oh yeah, and on the bottom hook I had a whiting. It wouldn't be a session without a whiting, would it? Look at that. Right, tight liners. That in the scale here comes in at £4.3. £4.3 crab. Just a shame it's not a peeler. Anyway, I'm going to get this back. I don't want to keep it. Anyway, working on my chydig. Right, tight liners is coming up to 2:30 in the morning now. So we just put the last bait in the water. Another little tiny whiting there now, so that's about 3 or 4 of those for the session. Yeah, we'll see what this last bait brings. No, not chydig. Well, tight liners, that's the end of the session. Not the most prolific session, but there we go. Anyway, I'll speak to you again when I get home. Right, tight liners. That was an interesting session in the end. The small tides, again, not as many fish as we thought. No, oh, only one ray that fell to Adrian. One good huss, £8.8 for myself. And that monster spider crab. My word, what a size. And of course, don't forget that little pup of a smoothhound. First one of the year. Anyway, let's see what happens next couple of days. Tides will improve. And we'll get out there again. Anyway, until the next time, keep your lines tight.